What a night, huh? Thank you, Buffalo. We did it. Oh, what a year. We kicked off the campaign at Asbury Hall last November, and then we got to work. The work began with simple conversations. I wanted to hear what was on people's minds, so I went door to door. From the crisp November air to the icy sidewalks in January, I kept walking. People opened their doors. They invited me into their warm houses to sit at their kitchen table. They told me their concerns. We talked about the hopes for the future of our city. One person after another told me their most cherished memories of a better Buffalo. They pointed at vacant lots, and they told me about neighbors who used to live there. They told me about the block parties they used to have. They told me about the prides they have in their neighborhood. But they told me how badly they wanted their children and grandchildren to experience the best version of Buffalo, just like they did. These folks have never lost hope. They never lost faith that a better Buffalo was possible. And I took those conversations to heart, but I also heard about a city government that has been failing at the basics for too long. Filling the potholes, plowing the streets, fixing the community centers, opening the pools. All these little things, they add up to a lack of trust in city government. Every person I talked to agreed that Buffalo deserves better. Yeah. So I made my campaign about delivering on the basics. For the last 11 months, I brought this message to voters. We can get the little things right, and we can take on the big, tough issues like poverty, lead poisoning, and affordable housing crisis. These will be my priorities. I spent time in every corner of the city. I've been in homes, music festivals, picnics, churches, parades, rallies, community forums. If something was going on, I was there. But everywhere I went, our message of change was resonated. Then came the June primary. With the support of many people in this room, we knocked it out of the park in June. We celebrated that night. Then we got back to work. But that leads us all to tonight. And the people of Buffalo have spoken again, louder, clearer, and more resoundingly. They said, Buffalo deserves better. And to these people, I say it's an honor of a lifetime to have been elected as the next mayor of City of Buffalo. We have a lot of work to do in the week, months, and years ahead. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The road ahead is going to be challenging. The city's finances are a mess. Job one is figuring out how big our budget hole is. Job two is figuring out how to fix it. But I'm up for the task. I'm ready to get to work with my new colleagues in the city council. And I'm ready to lead a transformation of the city of Buffalo. But here's what I know. We have the things that make a great American city. We've got our Niagara River, our Lake Erie, abundant fresh water, a beautiful waterfront. We have museums, theaters, a live music scene that other cities would kill for. Can't forget about our sports. We have the Bills, the Sabres, the Bandits, the Bisons, and all the diehard fans. And for my money, we've got the best people of anywhere in the world. It's easy to see the potential we're working with. We just need to bring it all together and make it mesh. I'm ready to make Buffalo a city that thrives on imagination and creativity, a city that is responsive and effective and focused on its resident. Isn't that the Buffalo we deserve? Do you think we can build that Buffalo? Are we going to get the better Buffalo in our future? We know we're going to make it happen because we've got that belief, and I'm going to have a great team behind me. But I couldn't have done any of this without so many of the people that I want to thank, and I'll try to thank as many as I can. Campaigning It's tough on families. And my family has been through many campaigns now, but I couldn't do it without their support. To my wife, Kathy, thank you for always being at my side. She loves hearing this, but let's hear it for the next First Lady of Buffalo. And to my daughters, Kate, Bridget, and Aaron, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, many of whom are behind me today, a lot of whom traveled from far away. Thanks for your constant support. I want to thank every volunteer and every person who went out day after day after day, and they did the hard work of campaigning. This celebration is as much yours as it is mine. And thanks to everyone at the Democratic Committee and to our chairman, Jeremy Zellner, for your support and all the hard work we've done to bring us to this moment. Let's hear it for the Unity Coalition, the Working Families Party, Our City Action Buffalo, and every other group who's put their energy behind the campaign. But let me just tell you this. The backbone of my support, the people who've been with me from day one, is organized labor. Let's hear it for the unions. Let's hear it for Denise Abbott and the Central Labor Council, every union, public and private, that stood with me throughout the campaign. I'm so proud that we have been the campaign of organized labor, and I thank every union who helped bring this victory home. Yes. And thanks to my campaign team. These are people who don't sleep, they work tirelessly, they drink coffee. I don't know how they do it. 2 fantastic co-chairs, smart people whose skills complemented one another. Thank you to Sean Cooney and to John Rivera for their great leadership. Thanks to Nick Biling, who's probably happy he could finally have a breath and enjoy his engagement. And for the rest of the campaign team, Max, Janita, Rory, Manny, you put in countless hours and built an incredible ground campaign. Thank you. And to my government team, Cody, Gabby, Ian, Quentin, Joanne, Kate, Bria, Sarah, and Hannah. Running this campaign and also doing a Senate job, it's a lot of work, a tall task. I couldn't have done it without you. But also a special shout out to everyone who's been part of this team throughout the campaign and has been in my corner for years. April Baskin, Maria White, Jeremy Toth, Ben Swanekamp, Becca Castaneda, and of course, the incomparable, unstoppable, undeniable Carrie Saunders. Thanks so much, Carrie. Thanks for everyone who's done the work to win this campaign. Thank you to Annie and everyone at Berger Hirschberg, Mike Pacifico and Samantha White, our finance team, Isaac and the folks at Berlin Rosens, the Parkside Group, Greg and everyone at SKDK, Mike the numbers guy and everyone at GBAO, and to my personal security blanket, my all-around smart guy, Alex Navarro McKay. You're all dedicated a lot of time and passion to this campaign, and I am forever grateful. And of course, thank you to everyone who donated from this campaign, from small donors to large donors. We had more than 1,500 people donate to the campaign, and that is a terrific showing. Thanks to everyone who endorsed and led their voice to this movement. Without this broad coalition you see in this room, it wouldn't have been possible. So give yourselves a hand. Tonight's been a great night for Democrats in Buffalo, Erie County, and across the nation. Congratulations to Kevin Hardwick. Congratulations to maintaining the Democratic majority and the county legislator, Sean Lavin in Amherst, Cheektowaga Supervisor Nowak and his great team. And let's just pause for a minute. Tonight, Cheektowaga elected the first African-American elected official in Tiffany Lewis. We killed it on the national stage, governors in New Jersey and Virginia. The people are standing up to the MAGA movement all around the country, and we're winning. We're going to keep winning next year into this midterms, and we're going to get our country back. We deserve a government that's competent and focused on improving people's lives at the national level, the state level, and right here in the city of Buffalo. We all know the journey that our city's been through in its history. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. The last generations have been tough, but we never lost hope for a better future. Adversity, it's nothing new to Buffalo. When the city falls down, we band together, we get back up. Even in the depths of the Great Depression, Buffalonians look to the future. Way back in 1932, the Art Deco masterpiece that is City Hall was formally dedicated. Despite the Depression, the people of Buffalo, thousands of them, gathered for the joyous occasion. A big, beautiful building of steel and sandstone. And look at that building. It's an inspiration to the future. At the dedication, then Mayor Charles Roche stood before the crowd in City Hall and said, "We are here to dedicate this new City Hall as a symbol of the unfaltering love of a free and enlightened citizenship. Here before the world, let us renew our allegiance to Buffalo and resolve in our hearts to place the common good above all other considerations." That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Even during the worst of time, Buffalo came together with hope and to lift each other up. I know things seem tough now. I know we have a big hill in front of us. But when the things get tough, the city of good neighbors, we buckle down. We look for the positives. We work together. Today, it's the beginning of a new era in Buffalo. My administration is going to feed off the beating heart of the cities. I know our best days are yet to come, and we're going to work every day to deliver them. It's time to rebuild our neighborhoods. It's time to invest in every community and every parts of the city. And it's time to build a city hall that's responsive to the needs of its people. It's what the people of Buffalo expect from their government, and it's what we are going to deliver, because Buffalo deserves better. Thank you to everyone who's been on this journey with me. Now let's get to work.